Jacob Zuma is the president of South Africa. I don't care who says what. I mean, just a week ago, Msholozi made a public announcement complaining that mainstream media are not giving the MK any coverage. And he also said ENCA and SABC News never aired his interviews. They never aired. They went to Nkandla, they shot an interview with, Professor JJ Tabane or Dr. JJ Tabane, whatever you call him, or Power to Truth with JJ Tabane. And they never aired that interview because they were afraid of giving him more publicity. This is crazy because right now, the same ENCA is still reporting that Jacob Zuma is a disturbance to the country. If you don't believe me, watch this and let's talk about ENCA, Johan, Rupert, and much more.
Welcome to King Said So, Africa's one land, one language, one currency, one army on King Said So. Africans can unite. Your Pan-Africanist podcast. Enjoy.
But the former statesman is keeping mum. Myself, I tried to pose one or two questions there. All we got was that familiar laugh that we hear time and again, of course, as he now is trying to make his way right through the media here, as he's keeping mum at this moment, making his way through the floor, where we understand he'll be headed to way of the MK party stand here. A number of desks have been moved aside, a number of people have been shoved aside as the former president trying to make his way through here. I want to see what's going to happen when he even passes the desk of the African National Congress, as of course, everyone, literally, all the media houses here, you'll hear even some of the IEC officials trying to guard through, mentioning careful as the former statesman trying to make his way through here. A disruptor in the elections, disruptor on the floor, but of course also a disruptor on the LED results board that we see over there, third biggest political party here, with some 14% at least of the votes going to the MK party, amounting to some 2.4 million of the votes going to the MK party. Shaky visuals, which we do apologize for, as the security team of Mr. Zuma quite forceful themselves in trying to get the former president through. We're hoping, Maseko, that we'll get some sort of word, some sort of comment, of course, on the political developments. You understand that there is no party with an outright majority. And the dark horse, of course, the biggest surprise, a disruptor, as you put it, rightfully so, has been the party of Mr. Zuma. Although he's not allowed in, we understand, Parliament, not allowed in the provincial legislature itself, but of course he is the man that leads the MK party there, flanked by his daughter, Duduzile Zuma, as they make their way through to the floor. You'll be able to see us too, just in a moment or two, from the studios there, ENCA studios, and I'm sure you can see just the glare of the media, the scrum, in fact, as the security of Mr. Zuma is helping him, assisting him to get through, making his way to the MK party floor. A number of cameras will be knocked on the way here, of course, as the former statesman, people falling on the ground, chairs being knocked over, a bit of a disruption, truly a disruptor in not only the politics, not only in this year's election, but a disruptor on the floor here as Mr. Zuma makes his way through here. I wonder what the leaders of the ANC are thinking at this moment as they're looking ahead, of course.
Peace in Pan-Africanism to all my African brothers and sisters from all around the world. Welcome back to King Said So. I'm your host, King 053, Mr. Easy Imali Enengi, and we're back at it again with another one. And this time around, I want to speak about ENCA, Johan Rupert. As you guys know, that Johan Rupert actually owns ENCA, and I want to believe white monopoly capitalists owned the SABC. They control the SABC in terms of what is it that they must air on our TV. They control everything that we watch. They control. That's why they call it television. They tell a certain vision so that they can indoctrinate your mind to believe something. You know what the famous say says? If you repeat a lie 1,000,000 times, 1,000 times, it will eventually become a truth at the absence of someone telling the truth. So, ironically, the ENCA that refused to air the interview, refused to show us the interview of Jacob Zuma with Dr. JJ Taban. I don't know why I'm calling him a doctor. I hope he's a doctor. JJ Taban, let's just keep it safe. They refused to air it so that we can hear what Jacob Zuma had to say. And the reason is because they just did not want to promote Umkhonto weSizwe anymore. They did not want to make that party any more bigger than it was. Now, the funny thing is, the people of South Africa cannot be fooled anymore. The 2024 elections have proven to us that South Africans actually vote for personalities. South Africans vote for personalities. The people's mandate is not a manifesto that a lot of people know about, have read intensively like myself. They never read what the MK is all about. All they know is that Jacob Zuma said he's going to bring the land back. Jacob Zuma says he's going to give them jobs. And Jacob Zuma says he's going to change the constitution. That constitution, that changing of the constitution speaks to many African people. It's a heartbeat. We have a problem as African that we are under the Roman Dutch law, and a lot of people like myself, like many other people, are saying no. Why is it that we as Africans cannot have our own laws? Why is it that we must follow Roman Dutch laws when we are not Roman Dutch law? No law made in Africa will be followed in Europe. No law made in Africa will be followed in America. So why is it that their laws must be followed by us? That's the question. It shows that Tina, as Ubuntu, we don't see ourselves as human. We don't respect ourselves. That's why we continuously fall under these court systems, these judiciary systems that simply do not help us as black people. Even now, you had 26 parties that are saying, listen, do not announce the results. But those crooks, Mrs. Love, whatever her love is, who had 4 opposition parties in Congo who said she was a crook during their election. She's now in the IEC. She's a commissioner in the IEC, and we are allowing this woman to participate in our elections. This is the same woman in other countries during elections. 4 opposition parties said this woman is a crook. She's doing illegal things to rig the elections. Don't take my word for it. Go and research it. Anyways, we come back to ENCA now because they want to make headlines. They want to be relevant in whatever they're doing. Now they are showing Jacob Zuma, but even in Jacob Zuma, you can hear the reporter of ENCA. I'm not sure who it is, who's still insulting Jacob Zuma, saying is a distraction. He's making a distraction. Listen, my brother, what must Jacob Zuma do? The people know they are president. The South African people know their president. Jacob Zuma is their president. And I want to talk about, actually after this, I want to talk about the arrogance of the ANC. That they are still saying, listen, whoever comes to us and says Cyril Ramaphosa must be removed, we are not going to fall for that. I'm going to speak about that later. Mainstream media is controlled, ladies and gentlemen. That's why your boy King stopped watching TV for, I think it's 5 years now. Not watching TV, or let me not rather say not watching TV, not having a TV in my house. I said no. I said completely no. I cannot take this brainwashing that they are doing, and they do it during programs. When you watch Mzansi magic programs and whatever, they are depleting a black family as a broken black family. In a black family, you will see the son sleeping with the mother-in-law, the father sleeping with the daughter-in-law. This one wants to kill this one. They're always showing the black family in a bad light. There isn't a single story that will be funded by DSTV that does not deplete black people as as animals, that people that cannot be controlled and everything. You watch the stories, the white stories, you see something different. It's educational. You see, like you learn a lot from them. But when you come to Mzansi Magic, is Riatotela, Ujola 99, Sizoktola, and all of these stories that simply don't make sense to me. You understand what I'm saying? You guys will go in the comment section and tell me if you agree or not. So with Jacob Zuma, him being the liberator that black people needed, coming for the second time, Codesa 2.0, and they did not want to show that. They don't want to show us as black people that even at 82 years, if you don't give up on your dreams, who starts a party at 81 years old? Who starts a political party? Starts from scratch. A political party. I don't care if you're Robert Mugabe or whoever you are. You start a party. Just imagine Mandela at 82 years old starting a party that rivals the ANC. Now we have a person, Jacob Zuma, who has shown us that if you chase after your dreams, if you chase your dreams, even at the age of 82 years old, as long as you believe in yourself, as long as your family is standing next to you, as long as you fight and never give up, you can make it. You can make it. And honestly, we all know that actually the ANC did not get more votes than Mkhonto weSizwe. They did not get more votes than Mkhonto weSizwe. The IEC lying to us that only 16 million people voted. Who's auditing these people? All those queues, people voted throughout the night. And you're telling me less people voted compared to 2019? There must be something wrong with our elections. There must be something terribly wrong. I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen. But you guys will go on the comment section and tell me, because ENCA has truly shown its true colors. And we must be careful. And I don't want you guys to not criticize them on social media. Share this video, let people know that we see the racism of Johan Rupert on, is it Johan Rupert? Yeah, Johan Rupert on their broadcasting style. We hear it through their presenters. We see everything, including the SABC, ENCA, not ENCA, Newsroom Africa, also, but there's some presenters that are okay there. Because I don't think they are that much controlled. And I really need to Google who owns Newsroom Africa, because they always go back to white monopoly capitalists. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. Until we meet next time, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to pray. And after you pray, stand up, African child. Do your best so that God can do the rest. Peace in Pan-Africanism. I salute you.